100 subs, new office, vlog 2025 coming up next. Cheers, folks. What's up, everybody? Aaron here, and it has been a hot minute since the last time I did a vlog, but got a few things to cover, so let's rock and roll. Alright, so first up, we hit a major milestone on this channel last week. 100 subs! Woo! Cue the confetti. I don't have any confetti. Anyway, okay, look, I know in the grand scheme of YouTube and the algorithms, 100 subs is still tiny, tiny little peanuts in a great big ecosystem, but it's still a big milestone for me, so I'm excited. And I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end, but just to everyone who's been along for the ride, a heartfelt thank you. And yeah, it's exciting. Hopefully I can hit 1,000 in less than, another 50 years or something. But yeah, 100 subs. It's exciting. It's a milestone. My first small milestone for the channel, and hopefully more to come. Alright, secondly, y'all may notice backdrop behind me is no longer a closet or a bed sheet hiding a closet. That is because I have an office. I work from home now, and pretty much I'm going to work from home for, I don't know, a long time. I may never go back to an office again. So finally got this room in the house more or less set up as an office. Obviously there's still some work to do, as can be seen by the boxes behind me, but so it's very much a work in progress, but I'm excited. It's my own office. I haven't really had, well, that's not true. I had my own home office space a few years ago in the last couple of houses that we rented, but given this is a little different because I work from home, so this isn't just like where I go to play video games and do my accounting and stuff. This is like I get up in the morning, I put my work shirt on, and then I come in here, and this is my work office now too. So it's interesting. It's mainly interesting because I've kind of put up the things that I usually have at my work office, and it feels like my work office. It feels like my home office too, but it's interesting. I'll grab the camera here and do a little bit of a tour of the quadrant of this room that's functional as an office so far. So, okay, I have space for my running metals, not all of them, but the significant ones. Eventually there's going to be shelves back here. Work desk with stuff in progress. Now, so that guy right there, Vince, talk about him for a minute. And I got Companion Cube and Vault Boy, and this piston that I'm going to talk about for a minute too. And then my airplane calendar, things I worked on. And these two pennants, I'll talk about the Dodgers one specifically as well in a minute, but these two pennants have also always been at work. So, a couple of things that make these special. So the pennant, I've had that Dodger pennant since I was a teenager, and I'm wearing my new Clayton Kershaw World Series Champions 2020 Dodgers jersey because I am I am ecstatic for the first Dodgers championship of my adult life, and so I bought a couple things to remember it by. Hopefully I won't be, hopefully it won't be 32 more years and I won't be 72 for the next World Championship. But anyway, that pennant hung up in my room when I was a teenager, moved with me to college, and then when I got my first big boy job out of college, it went on my cubicle, and it's moved from cubicle to office to shared office to cubicle to whatever I've had over the years, but everywhere I've gone and worked, that's been hanging up. Same for the Broncos pennant that I added a few years later. Those have gone with me from place to place to place over the years, and so hanging them up in this space was a big thing, made it feel like home. Same for Voodoo Vince here. It's from a game called Voodoo Vince. And I've had Vince since I worked as a QA tester on Voodoo Vince, which was an original Xbox game. And I worked on that as QA in 2003. So you can do the math, it's the end of 2020. Vince has been traveling with me from pod to pod to pod to cube to whatever over the years. Once I got Companion Cube, he hangs out with Companion Cube every time. So some programmers talk about teddy bearing their code when they work alone, or basically talk out loud to a teddy bear or something, and helps you figure out some ideas because you're vocalizing them. Well, I talk to a voodoo doll. Okay, I'm a little weird. But Vince isn't any ordinary voodoo doll either. So, and then the piston. All right, this is pretty heavy duty. This is out of an aircraft engine. I believe was a four-cylinder Lycoming. I don't recall, but my father was an A&P, airframe and power plant mechanic for a while, and he gave this to me because I'm an airplane geek, and he thought it'd be cool, and I thought it was cool. And again, this has traveled with me. This went with me to college in Florida. Came home. Has gone from desk to desk to desk everywhere I've been. It's a great cup holder or coaster. It's a great paperweight with the hole in it for the crank. It's a great cable management router. I've used it for that. With the cooling fins around the sides. Yeah, it's a great cable router. So that's gone with me from desk to desk to desk. So it's a weird psychological thing, but walking in here in the morning and I see my Dodgers pennant, I see my airplane piston, I see Vince and Companion Cube. Well, I'm in my office. It's time for work. My brain's weird sometimes that way, but it works. So anyway, that's exciting. You'll gradually, as you see more vlogs and Let's Plays, you'll gradually see these boxes behind me start to go away and shelves come up. I'm not showing the other half of the office because that's still a complete disaster. I've got a multi-purpose weight machine here and a bunch of boxes, and it's just a mess. Like I said, work in progress. And some of the Let's Plays that are going to come up for the next couple of months are going to be things that got shot before I got moved in here. It's going to be a little bit of a weird transition video-wise. But anyway, wanted to talk about that a little bit because I'm excited. I think it's cool, and obviously I'm going to show this off a little bit because even a month and a half or so after the games, I'm still pumped. You know, I'm excited, and that's why I bought this, because I'm excited. I wanted. It's one of those things I want to treasure. Now, if the Dodgers win next year, I'll be just as excited, but I'm not going to buy another World Champions jersey. But yeah, so excited about that, happy. One thing I wanted to show off, one of the medals on the wall back there. Let's see if I can. No, you can't quite. Okay, so one on the farthest, let's see, not that way. That one right there. So that's from the Air Force Marathon Fly Fight Win Challenge. It's cool metal. Also got this, which is the half marathon Air Force medal. The cool thing is, for the Fly Fight Win, I had to run a 5K, a 10K, and then I chose the half marathon. The other option was the full. So what they end up sending me is 3 different medals, 5K, 10K, and half marathon, and it's the same medal design, just sized differently, which I thought was cool. So I'm assuming that the full marathon medal is bigger than the half marathon. Hopefully I'll find out for reals next year. That's about all I got. This was Thanksgiving week, and you know, I just want to say again, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful that I have a new job. And as far as this channel goes, you know what? I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful, you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, we hit 100 subscribers, and heartfelt thank you to everyone who's joined the channel, to you folks. Some of you have been watching and commenting on my videos for years now. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with this ride. Thank you for watching and liking, and just, you know, thank you for sticking with this teeny tiny little channel that mainly plays 30-year-old video games and then does weird vlogs where I talk about running and stuff. Thank you. So, with all that said, I hope you all have a good week. Coming into December 2020, it's going to be Christmas. I'm going to be playing Christmas music. And yeah, tree's going to be up. All right. Thanks, everybody. Till next time, remember, keep your knees in the breeze and the shiny side up. Bye. Thanks for watching.